Can a salary earner really buy land in Nigeria of today? In this video, I share my personal journey of how I bought a 50 by 50 plot of land in the outskirts of Abuja while earning just 100,000 naira monthly. No inheritance, no lottery, no side hustle windfall. Through disciplined savings, careful spending, and a simple contribution strategy, I was able to raise 600,000 naira within 6 months and achieve one of my biggest financial goals. If you are a civil servant, salary earner, young professional, or someone struggling to save money, this video will show you that financial progress is still possible with determination and planning. Watch till the end because I will also share the lesson I learned and what I will do differently if I were to start again. Subscribe for more financial wisdom, wealth building strategies, retirement planning tips, and practical business ideas. How I bought a plot of land with my 100,000 naira salary in just 6 months. Have you ever looked at your salary and wonder whether it is possible to achieve anything meaningful with it? Many people believe that unless they can earn hundreds of thousands or millions every month, they cannot own assets, they cannot buy land, they cannot build wealth. I used to hear statements like, salary cannot make you rich. You need a big business before you can buy land. Only politicians and wealthy people can own a property around Abuja. These are the statements I've heard people saying over time. While there is some truth in those statements, my personal experience taught me something different. Today, I want to share how I bought a 50 by 50 feet plot of land in the outskirts of Abuja while earning only 100,000 naira monthly in the year 2022 specifically. This is not a motivational story. This is not a theory. This is my real life experience. And I hope it inspires someone who thinks progress is impossible. At that time, my monthly salary was just 100,000 naira. By today's standard, many people will have think or consider that amount is too small. In fact, some people earning much more than that still struggling financially every month. But I made a decision. I decided that I would stop waiting for a bigger salary before pursuing my goals. Instead, I will use what I have to achieve what I want. The first thing I did was to calculate my expenses. My transportation to and from work was about 1,200 naira daily. I did not work on weekends. That helped me estimate my monthly transportation cost. Then the second thing I did was to attack one of the biggest expenses that is facing many workers, that is facing many civil servants, and that is food. So instead of buying lunch every day, I cook from home. Every morning I prepare my food and took it to work. Some people laughed, some people thought it was unnecessary, but I remained focused on my goal. I knew where I was going, I knew where I was coming from. Because I reduced unnecessary spending, I was able to save 50,000 naira every month. Think about that. Out of a salary of 100,000 naira, I saved half. Was it easy? No. Did it require sacrifice? Yes. There were things I wanted to buy. There were places I wanted to go. There were occasions I wanted to attend and spend money. But every time I was tempted, I reminded myself of my goal, and that is a plot of a land. Month 1, I saved 50,000 naira. In month 2, another 50,000 naira. Month 3, another 50,000 naira. Month 4, I saved another 50,000 naira. Like that, until month 6, I saved the last 50,000 naira. So at the end of the 6th month, I had accumulated 300,000 naira. Now, for many people, that will still be far from the cost of a plot of land. But this is where strategic thinking came in. At my workplace, I organized a contribution group. People call it Ajo, others call it thrift contribution. Some even call it rotational savings. We were 6 people. Each member contributed 50,000 naira monthly. That means that the total monthly collection was 300,000 naira. Since I was the organizer and everyone trusted me, I was able to convince the members to allow me to collect the first payout. That first collection was 300,000 naira. When I added that to my personal savings of 300,000 naira, I suddenly had 600,000 naira. For the first time, the dream became real. I now had enough money to purchase a plot of land. The land was located in the outskirts of Abuja. It was a 50 by 50 feet plot of land. I still remember the feeling, the holding of the document, knowing that the sacrifice had produced something tangible, something meaningful, knowing that the 6 months of discipline, 6 months of sacrifice had become an asset that could appreciate in value. That day taught me one of the most important lessons, that income is important, but discipline is much more important than the income itself. Many people focus only on increasing income. Very few focus on managing this income itself. If I had spent the entire 100,000 naira every month, I would not have achieved that goal. Another lesson I learned is that goals create discipline. Yes, goals create discipline. When people do not have clear goals, money disappears. But when there is a target, spending becomes intentional. Every naira begins to have a purpose. I also learned that wealth is often built quietly. Social media can make us believe that success happens overnight, but most financial progress comes from consistent action or repeated over time. Things like savings, planning, sacrificing, investing, repeating the same process over time again and again will amount to a positive result for your future. One mistake many salary earners make is waiting for a perfect condition, waiting for a perfect time, and that perfect time may never come. They say, when my salary increase, I will save. When I get promoted, I will invest. When life becomes easier, I will buy assets. When will that time come? That is the question. But life really becomes easier on its own. Sometimes progress begins with the resources already in your hands. Now, let me be clear. I am not saying everyone should save 50% of their salary. I am not saying that everyone's situations are the same. In fact, everyone's situation is different. Some people have family, some people support relatives, some people face responsibilities that make saving even difficult for them. The lesson is not a percentage. The lesson is intentionality. The lesson is discipline. The lesson is having a goal. Today, wherever I look at that plot of land, I do not just see property. I see sacrifice. I see planning. I see delayed gratification. I see proof that ordinary salary earners can achieve extraordinary things when they stay focused. If you are watching this and you earn a salary, I want you to ask yourself one simple question. What asset can I acquire in the next 12 months if I become more intentional with my money? Maybe it is land, maybe it is a business, maybe it is an investment portfolio, maybe it is a professional training that can increase your earning power, that can increase your earning capacity. Whatever it is, start today. Do not underestimate the power of consistent action. 6 months changed my financial story. Your own story can change too. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share it with another salary earner who needs encouragement like this. But remember, your salary may not make you rich overnight, but with discipline and strategy, it can help you to build wealth.
This is our story.